What if we told you your purpose isn't something you have to find because it's been with you all along?
Module 3 of the Clarity series is about finding and lighting the fire under your why. And once you feel it, you'll never see your life in the same way again. So let's talk about that today on the Wandering But Not Lost podcast. And now your host, Jen O'Brien and Matt Emerson.
Welcome back, everyone, to the WBNL podcast, where we help you align your life, your work, and your mindset so you can live with clarity and purpose. This is episode 379. You can find all of our show notes over at WBNLpodcast.com. This summer, we've been on a journey together, right? The Clarity series, we've talked about it in case you never heard of it. In Module 1, we found presence. In Module 2, we aligned with what truly matters. And now we're going to go deeper because Module 3 is all about igniting the fire within you, really getting to the bottom of your why and your purpose. There's a line at the very start of the module that says, you're not here to figure it out. You're here to remember. And when you let that sink in, you realize your purpose is in hiding. It's really been there all along, right inside of you, waiting for you to stop, breathe, be still enough so you can remember it.
I know, I love it. That's great. That quote is great. If modules 1 and 2 helped you get grounded and aligned, module 3 will light the fire that moves you forward. And that's what we've been looking forward to for the last, couple months till we get to this part, because the other part's a lot of the work. I'm not saying you're not going to work in this module, but you're going to start to see some of the benefits of that work as we are going on here in module 3, which is freaking awesome. So this is the moment in the clarity journey where you stop chasing clarity and you start living from it, where the question shifts from what's next. And this is mine to do. And I'm telling you, this is the beautiful part. You don't have to force it, which is so awesome. You don't have to hustle your way into purpose. We'll guide you to uncover what's been there all along and then give you the tools that will allow you to carry it forward into every decision, every project, and every relationship that you encounter.
We are so excited to release this. We're working on that final module, and the content is really spot on. It's not difficult, everybody. It's simple, continues with the simplicity, but I really have come to a place in my life where I really understand that it is about becoming super clear around what is your purpose and what's your why, and everything is about that. And a lot of times we have so many things that are causing us not to see it or to remember it, as we're saying here. So if that sounds like you, this is why we built this. This is for you. It's time to wake up and figure that part out, and then you can go from there. So let's give you a little taste of what we have inside Module 3. Not the whole thing, just enough to whet your appetite, get you a little curious and ready. So we have a purpose activation practice. We start with a little ritual designed to pull you into your heart. Everything's about quieting down and finding some stillness. That's where you're going to get the answers. And that's what we did in Module 1 and 2 to help you get set up. So if you follow 1 and 2, you're going to be in practice. So now we can go a little deeper. So it's not just a mindset exercise, it's an ignition point, right? By the end of that first section that we have in Mod 3, you'll feel the shift from thinking about your purpose to embodying it. And man, I've been really working on this, Matt. It's all about embodying it. The shift for me has happened from, I'm a thinker, I'm that Gemini and everything's up in my head. But when you get into your heart and into your body and embody the truth, then everything changes for you. It's powerful. Yep. We have another section where we're going to talk about AI as your soul mirror. Okay. Now, this is one of the most unique parts of our module is learning how to use chat or whatever your preferred AI is, ChatGPT, not just for brainstorming, but as a deep reflection partner. So you're going to get prompts that are going to help you see patterns in your own words, identify your core values, even draft a purpose statement that feels so true it's going to give you chills. The important thing that we're going to talk about when you go through the AI piece is about how AI is not replacing you. AI is not something that you need to be beholden to. It's literally, when you're really clear and you come from a clear space, it really can become a mirror and help you go deeper. We also have a section on belief shifts. So whenever you do this work, what will get in your way is those naggy little things and the little things that come into your head and beliefs that you still carry that says you're not ready, you're not enough, you're not worthy, limiting beliefs, habits, things that have been with you your whole life that you thought you might have worked on. Maybe you felt you've released it, but anytime you work on anything that's shifting like this, that stuff will come up if it's not fully cleared. And it's basically a lifetime of working on that, in my opinion, right? So we're going to help you a little bit with that. We're going to show you how to spot those beliefs, those limiting beliefs, and how to shift the ones that don't serve you anymore. All right. And then we have a purpose path map. You'll walk away with a one-page visual blueprint that's going to connect your values, your strengths, your inspired actions into a clear path forward, not a rigid plan. Okay, this is not like a very specific thing. This is more go with the flow, literally just tune in and you'll know. That's the whole point. When you start to remember and you know your why, you'll know. You'll be able to start discerning what feels good and what's not, what's right for you and what's not for you. So it's really a living guide you can return to again and again. And that's just the beginning. We got a bunch of movement work, as we always do, journaling prompts, whatever works for you, right? Future self exercises, love that one. A purpose commit ritual to anchor it all in, but being able to take all these tools and actually start visualizing that future self as it is right now, as you want it to be, that person you want to be right now.
Exactly. Here's what we really want you to know. The module 3 is not about adding more to your plate. It's about burning away what's not you so your truth can actually shine through. I just love all of this because there's a lot of inspiration you're going to be finding in this. It's fuel, food for your soul. It's focused and activating. And most importantly, it's already inside you. That's what's so great about this, right? We're going to help you get it out of you. This is about remembering and moving forward from a place of truth, not from pressure. So module 3, like we said, drops shortly. What I want to do now is actually go into the Clarity series, because we've done a lot of talking about the Clarity series, but we actually haven't shown you on the podcast what the Clarity series actually looks like. So let's just take a quick peek in here. So you can see
peek inside.
A little peek inside. First of all, as we've been talking about for a long time here in the Clarity series, there are 3 modules, right? The first one was rooted in the unknown. And as you go through here, you can see the way this is laid out into all of the different lessons and everything through here. We always have our little welcome section here. Our downloads are loaded in here, a little bit of explanation how you can get the most out of the module. And then in this first module, we had a 7-day clarity journey. And each one of these days has a separate audio and a video that you could listen to. Nice meditative music. It can walk you through some breath work, some ways to reflect, and specific things you can actually focus on to help kind of get you grounded and realigned and understand what's going on in your head throughout your day. So that was module 1.
And Matt, if I can just add, that's not like what's beautiful about that all of this, that especially module 1, you can come back again and again. You can even download those audios, and if there are some audios that really align with you, and put them into your whatever you use on your phone and so forth, and just listening to them, so that it's not like we did it so that you could come back to it if you're feeling a little out of alignment or you're really needing to kind of get back. There's 7 different audios with 7 different messages that will really help you with breath work. Very simple too, and they're all like 5 to 6 minutes long. Yeah,
I think the longest one might be 8 minutes long. So they can easily fit into your day, which is the perfect thing, and that's why we built it this way. We don't want anything that we're doing here to add an extra burden into what you're already doing. We want you to be able to slip it in so you can actually move on. Module 2 was aligned in the everyday. This is an awesome module too, because we took it a little step further. So you have a morning alignment in here. Once again, a lot of the same things you can focus on. Each one of these days has a clarity word that you can focus on throughout your day. So that's all that. But we not only do we have something you can do in the morning or whenever you want to do this, we also have a midday alignment reset for you. So there's some audio and there's some video you can watch there. And then we also have an evening integration that you can incorporate into the end of your day. So it really takes you from that kind of discovery part into the actual implementation of how you can actually start doing this and getting more mindful into your life. So a lot going on in module 2, and then obviously module 3 is coming up in just a short period of time here. So 3 great modules that are going to take you through the whole process. Super easy to navigate through, and we are actually, I would say, Jen and Brian, we're quite proud of what we're doing here with the old Clarity series, wouldn't you say? It's turned out to be very nice. Absolutely. If you want to get that Clarity series or learn more about it, go over to our website at wbnlcoaching.com or wanderingbunnotlost.com. Go up to our courses tab at the top, in the top menu, and it will take you right to the page. Explains a little more what it's all about, exactly what you're going to find in there. And the price of the course right now is $33. It will be $33 until Mod 3 drops, and then the price goes up to $44. So for the next week or so, you will have access to that $33 fee. If you were in on the first module, we did have a founding member price of $22. So I'm sorry you missed that, but $33 is still a good price to get a little savings there. So jump on in there. Once again, wanderingbunnotlost.com or wbnlcoaching.com. Go to our courses tab. You'll find it right up in the main menu. We're looking forward to Module 3 dropping, and we hope to jump in there and check it out. Yeah. Remember, this has been episode 379. You can find all the show notes for this, how to sign up for the Clarity series, and a little bit more about the Clarity series over at those show notes at wbnlpodcast.com. Remember, your why has been waiting for you. Let's remember it together, and we will see you in Module 3.